Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Thursday, the 5th of January, 2023, right about 3:30 in the afternoon. Uh, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 51% humidity, 23 degrees Celsius. And we are off to do tutoring Thursday and at my daughter's house for dinner. That paddleboard keeps calling my name. Anyhow, so I didn't mean to create a mystery or whatever yesterday on yesterday's vlog, riding and ranting, about whether or not I got to Walmart, to the pharmacy, to pick up my medication. I mean, in a way I kind of did, but by the same token, it was more, I was concerned that I was going to get there in time and not really making it a mystery. Anyway, long story short, I did get there in time. This is not going to be fun. I got to get this air conditioning charged. I did get there in time with a little bit of time to spare. Oh, wow. They got a real hot rod getting built over there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. 34? Maybe, I don't know, 35 automobile? Hard to tell. Anyway, I got there about 10 minutes to spare by the time I got to the counter. Excuse me. Or the time I got in line anyway. I didn't get to the counter until a few minutes after I got there. But and then I had the first prescription pickup of the year, and I've had an insurance change, and I didn't think about bringing in my new insurance card. Luckily, the gal there at the checkout was able to do it all right there on her computer. She pulled up everything she needed. So I got what I needed, got out of there, got home. I had turned around because there was so much traffic. Was like just wall to wall. It was a solid. Seemed like it was a solid stop, and I wasn't sure how far up it went. After getting to Walmart, getting my stuff done, I did not get the hose end. I didn't have what I was looking for. But on the way out, there was an accident at a fairly minor intersection. About 3 miles up from where I actually turned around. And it was still blocking the road when I was coming by, and traffic was a solid line. So, and like when I say solid line, like they were even blocking other intersections. Like people don't know not to cross at a traffic light, when the traffic is that bad, you know, when you get to the traffic light, you wait until there's room on the other side. You're supposed to, anyway. Not that it's ever enforced. I mean, last night the city could have made probably several $1,000s in traffic fines. Not including the crazy maneuver that I pulled. Anyway. It looks like I've got everything that I put online has been sold. At least at this point, it's pending. Hopefully, people will actually come and get what they say they want. Mainly because, like, you know, a lot of people wanted to come today, and I was like, no, I won't be home today. You know, I'm home on Friday or Saturday, so give them that option. Oh man, there's a line of traffic up here today. So give them that option, and hopefully they will, you know, respond properly. Is that my brakes? No, that's the truck behind me. So I put things on rather inexpensively, or what I thought was inexpensively for what they were. I probably could have gotten a lot more out of the futon. Probably not with the plastic shelves or drawers, but anyway, like I said, they attract enough attention to sell. So we'll see. It'll be nice because this thing needs an oil change. I need to probably go shopping tomorrow or Saturday. I'm almost out of bread. Get some fresh meats. Maybe some fresh vegetables. Depends. Prices are so ridiculous. You know, a head of lettuce is almost $4. Used to be they were under $1. It's just, I don't know. Y'all are out there. You see what I'm talking about. Eggs are anywhere from, I think the cheapest I've seen them was just under $4, but they go as high as $11 and $12, and then even more than that if you're going for, you know, free range organic, blah 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 blah. You could be paying almost $2 an egg. I don't know. That's just insane to me. But people are doing it. I mean, the only way to change the prices is if people stop buying this stuff. You know, if lettuce is marked at $3, $3.89 a head, don't buy it. You know, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of other choices. But if nobody buys it, then they either don't stock it or they drop the price. Hopefully they drop the price. But it's not the store's fault. I'm not saying that. I know that there's a long line of prices. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The farmer has to charge a certain price, and then you add on the trucking fees and warehouse fees, and then the stores themselves add their fees. There's a couple of ships sitting over there at the port, and one looks so tiny against the others, but it's probably still 200 foot long. It just looks tiny. So looks like there's traffic up here too, but we're not going that way, so I'm coming over here without an idea for today other than maybe some drawing techniques. I don't know. I just hadn't thought of anything during the week that really sparked my interest. She's probably not going to be real enthused either. She always wants to get into the paint, make a mess. I don't know, maybe we can revisit one of the other projects that we didn't get finished. Along with some drawing techniques. But we shall see. I brought my swords for the boys. When I say I finished them, I mean I glued the handguard on. So I didn't paint them. I may let them do so, or tell them to sit down with some crayons and color them or something, make them their own. I didn't even think of that until just now. I could have had them color it and then hit it with the heat gun. Make it a 2-week project. Have them go ahead and color it, and then come in next week and hit it with the heat gun. I'm sure their mom's got a hair dryer that might work as well. But I did manage to get this front seat and front floor cleaned out yesterday, and let's see here. I've got my co-driver. Come on, there we go. Lights changed. traffic light has changed. The sunlight has changed as well, but the traffic light has changed. Oh, man. There is a long line of traffic coming at me. Now, this hat used to fit. Used to fit properly, but I don't know. Maybe I washed my hair last night, so maybe that's the problem. I don't think I've gained much weight in my head. It's always possible. I know I've been looking for a knit cap. A lot of people call them beanies, or toques, or I don't know. I always call them a ski cap or a watch cap. But anyway, I've been looking for one of those. My son let me try a couple of his on. They're too small. As soon as I put them on, they start popping up in my head. My granddaughter's got one that's almost the right size. It's big and thick and fluffy, but my mom doesn't know where she got it. And I don't really need it at the moment. We're not having any cold temperatures, which I was kind of thinking about that last night. I was cleaning up a bunch of my alcohol and oil lamps that I was burning when it was cold. And I thought, you got a couple of ideas for heaters to turn these lamps into heaters, and because it's not cold out, you're not doing it. And just because it's not cold here doesn't mean it's not cold up where some of y'all are. So I need to think outside the box. I think something to that effect. That's a pretty dump truck. So like I said, I've got a couple of ideas. Some of them are adaptations of other people's stoves. Well, most of them are anyway. They say there's everything that's going to be invented has been invented. There's just variations. I don't totally believe that, but when it comes to alcohol lamps, oil lamps, and little portable camp stoves, yeah, most of it has been done and redone and overdone, and there's still some adaptations out there. Like making a reflector for the stove or a heat sink. So, anyhow, I may go ahead and tackle some of those. Get off on a tangent here in my mind of ones that I would like to do. I've got numerous cans around, different sizes that I like to work with. One idea for a kind of a shield, kind of a windshield, windbreaker stove type thing. It fits over a burner. it's nothing new, but some things like the small Dollar Tree alcohol burners that I made up 2 weeks ago, something like that. I need to pull them back out and see if they've held the alcohol. I tried one a little over a week ago, and it was still light. It still had alcohol in it. So, same thing with. I've been asked about when I made the gel using the diatomaceous earth and the alcohol. How long did it last? Well, that's been several weeks. So I need to pull that. I need to pull that little container out and see. See how long it. See if it lasted. I mean, if not, it's just refilling it with alcohol. But it'd be nice, like the little jar that I used, if it sealed it tight enough that the alcohol didn't escape. So I don't remember if I sealed it while it was hot or not. When you put a lid over a flame or something, it sucks it down. The flame burns any oxygen that's left, stuffs itself out, but it pretty much locks that cap down in place. And at the same time, I went to do it the other night. I had a little alcohol lamp burning, and couldn't find the little stuffer that I normally use for it. So I grabbed a jar. I put the jar down on top of it, and it only took a couple of seconds, but the flame went out and it sucked the entire wick right out of the jar and up into the empty jar that I was using on top of the lid. That has created a vacuum. So need to get that opened up and restrung. Probably going to turn it into an alcohol or into an oil lamp, because I have a couple of experiments to try, or a couple of ideas to try. Like using a scented oil with just like regular inexpensive corn flour oil or whatever the heck it is that I've got, corn oil, and put some like peppermint oil or something like that in it. See if it burns. It gives me a peppermint smell. Anyway, we are up here at the last turn for the day, so I appreciate y'all coming along for the ride, listening to me babble away. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised their next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Just watch it, y'all.